Ready?
All right, watch out now.
Been a long way. You're welcome.
I know he said something to me earlier, and I was like, and my daughter was looking at me like this, and I said, she's hilarious.
Go where you wanna go, do what you wanna do.
Hello, so I'm Zoe reporting for Druthers News, and here I'm standing on Parliament Hill, and behind me people are gathering for the Fun Day events for the kids and the youth. And so yeah, I guess we're gonna just walk around and talk to some people and ask why they're here. So I'm here with Stephanie. She's the organizer of this Fun Day event. So Stephanie, what made you come up with this idea?
Yeah, my sister and I sat down with a lot of frustrations of what's happening to our kids these days, and we felt really heavy, feeling like nothing's being done for our kids, and they're dealing with so much right now, and their voices are being taken away from them. And it really all started with Craig Marshall, who's been doing Cycle for Kids, who said, "I'm so upset by this. I want to create a petition demanding for change, and I'm going to walk it all the way to Parliament Hill." Craig is on the last leg of his 6-day cycling journey to get here. And so in this, we decided to create an event to normalize children's play, to come, to hang out, to have a magic show, to get your face painted without having to see signs of socially distancing or mask wearing or any of this COVID stuff. A day for our kids to just forget about it and just come back to the play.
Okay, and I heard about a petition. What is this petition for?
Yeah, the idea of the petition was to demand changes within our schools. Yeah, everything from the masking to the over hand sanitizing to the social distancing to the no talking at lunchtime. Like, there's so much happening, but as this all comes together, I sit in this idea that it's not about fighting the school system anymore. It's about creating an entirely new system. And I see this happening with everything. And Druthers is a prime example of this. Our media outlets are breaking. Our media system is breaking. And in this new world that we're all co-creating, Druthers is going to be our new media outlet. And I think the same has to happen with our school systems right now in letting them break. And we have to focus on creating anew with these wonderful learning pods in these community-based areas. Or style systems.
Okay, feel free to come grab a noisemaker. What we're gonna do is we're gonna make a path down the middle of this path so that Craig can cycle in and we can all cheer and welcome Craig's arrival.
Hey, how's it going? You having fun? Yeah? Cool. Okay, right. Monday.
I made it, but every single kilometre I just thought, to be honest, I thought about all the children, that's why we're here, about them going through pain. So my pain's not for nothing. And I know it's built momentum over the last week, because it was kind of rushed. But I'm happy with the support I have. I'm more than happy to see everyone here.
I know he said something to me earlier, and I was like, and my daughter was looking at me like this, and I said, she's hilarious, wasn't it?
Hello, so I'm here with Najla and Kareem, and their two beautiful daughters. And so, what made you guys come out here? Why did you guys come?
We want to empower our kids, and we want to work really, really hard and do difficult things to stand up and make sure that our kids have a bright future. They have beautiful faces. We don't want to have to cover them up. We want them to be free, feel free, and see the world the way we saw the world, which is freely.
Right.
Is your son going to school?
He's not in school right now. He's doing homeschooling right now. I think that's probably how we're going to keep it for now, because it's with the school stuff, it's a little bit much right now, right? We're not they're not getting the same freedom they used to get. It's more like a jail than it is school. So unfortunately, it's not really fun at school anymore, even when they're hanging out with their friends and stuff. So.
And does he still hang out with his friends?
Of course, we try to have play dates all the time. We set up stuff like this, and then obviously, we try to get out and have as much fun as we can with their friends. And most of it's outdoor right now, obviously. But as long as you're trying and they're not having to be stuck at home all day, it makes a difference.
I'm here with Nicole, with her beautiful child.
Thank you.
So Nicole, why are you here? Why did you come out?
Because I think it's important that children have been socialized, and it's really hard so far this year to do that. So, I mean, that's one of the reasons, is just an opportunity for them to see other kids. A little bit of civil disobedience as well. Kind of fed up with, I guess, being lied to in some ways too. But mostly just for them to get out and a nice opportunity just to see other people.
Okay, so I'm here with Megan and Alex, and so why didn't you guys come out here?
I'm an educator. I work for one of the school boards, and I don't agree with what they're doing to children right now in schools. I think it should be the parents and the child's choice of whether they wear a mask, and they're not even allowed, like from what I've seen, to take it off in gym class, and they're wearing them outside right now, and I just don't agree with it.
And I'm in the 6th grade. In 2019, I was on the school's volleyball team, the basketball team, involved in the environmental club, participated in school plays, and even volunteered in my time in the kindergarten classrooms. I love volunteering my time with the little ones because someday I hope to be a teacher. Life was great until March 2020. I was told we were getting an extra 2 weeks for March break. I must admit I was really excited. But then 2 weeks turned into months and eventually a year. It has been a year without social clubs, a year without real learning, and a year since I was able to play soccer on my rep soccer team. I miss my teammates, I miss running, sweating, and laughing with my friends. And I miss life before masks and social distancing. When masks were mandatory in our schools, my mom and dad made sure I had an exemption so I could breathe freely all day. When I first got the doctor's note, I thought it was great, but then quickly realized how fearful people are and how this could lead to bullying. My friends quickly got used to the idea that I had an exemption. They actually wish they had one too. But many adults and even teachers in my life have been the ones to single me out, in many ways, bully me for it. I've had a teacher tell me to stand further away from my peers like I am a walking disease. I have even had a teacher tell me I shouldn't speak because I do not have a face covering. One day I was braiding my friend's hair like normal 11-year-old girls do, and my teacher told me I was getting detention for breathing down her neck. Me and my friends understand this school year as social distancing, sanitizing, and no fun. When teachers come outside for yard duty, we immediately have to social distance from each other because we know we might get detention or have to stand on the wall for punishment. I am not afraid of a virus with an over 99% survival rate. I am afraid of what this fear has done to people around me. It has caused divide in families and everyone in society. I always respect people when I am without a mask, but I find people, especially adults, jump back for me or walk down a different aisle in a store because some are just angry at the sight of me. They have walked past me and bumped into me on purpose. I refuse to put a mask on my face because oxygen is my human right. I am scared about my future and what it looks like. And that is why I'm here today, speaking for not only me, for my friends and children everywhere. If everyone took a stand and decided to be brave, we wouldn't be this far into this mess. How can our government ignore the fact that 1.9 million children called Kids Help Phone in 2019, and in 2020, 4.2 million children called? That jump is horrible to think about. I am one of the lucky ones. Like everyone who has parents stand up for them. My heart aches knowing that many don't have adults speaking out for them in their lives. Children need children. We need play, laughter, and hands-on learning and social clubs. Bring back childhood. This is not my new normal and it shouldn't be anyone's.
Yay.
What is happening is not normal. I will continue to be brave and challenge this fear narrative any chance I get, and I know all of you will too. So thank you. Thank you for listening to me today, and thank you for speaking up for your children, because we are not all okay.
Next story is Aiden, 13, all-around athlete. But his number one sport is wrestling. Shoots up almost 6 inches and 30 pounds of lean muscle mass this year. Without his sports, this unfortunately has led him to, yeah, you guessed it, actually meeting girls. Again, breaking his father's heart. Avery, 7, says the only thing that coronavirus has done is kept me from my sports and seeing my friends. Says in my age group, 0.0% chance of dying. Smart kid. This child now has lived 14.3% of his life with regards to these preposterous measures. When he is 10, it'll be 30%. When he is 14, it'll be 50%. Children are going into the hospital having self-harmed, attempted suicide, severe eating disorders so advanced they will likely never recover. Children, yes, even babies and toddlers are being physically assaulted as well as sexually assaulted. Teens are becoming withdrawn and losing out on some of the best times of their lives for what? 99.8% survival rate. The school culture is now so toxic, with children harassing others when their masks fall off, calling them granny killers or COVID kids, and so on.
My name is Michael Swinwood. I'm a lawyer here in Ottawa, and I first want to acknowledge Grandfather William Commanda and Grandfather's land that we're all standing on, and that this monstrosity has been put on top of. As an inspiration from William Commanda, we incorporated a non-profit corporation called Elders Without Borders. And I have beside me Liza Swale and Sabrina Wolf and myself. We represent Elders Without Borders. You can find on the website elderswithoutborders.ca, and we're here to tell you today that we are going to start up a class action on behalf of children and all of the abuses that they are suffering under presently.
It's really sad that actually teachers are also put in this position. But they should still choose to stand up, because you know what? Most of these teachers have kids as well. And they see the effects that this lockdown has on the children. And it is quite horrible. It is. I mean, I lost all my school friends. So, yeah, this is my new community. So, you know, but yeah, you know, these kids rallies, fun days, these should happen more often, because I can see how happy every single kid out here is, you know? It's just so exciting. And you know, there aren't as many people, probably because of the weather. You know, if we do this more often, we're probably going to have some more people, and it's going to be way more fun. And, you know, we need just even people from the side of the street. Just come along, just talk to us, you know. We know your kids want to meet other kids, and they shouldn't be afraid, because, you know what, that's not a risk that your children should have to take. It's just not. It's not fair. It's not fair. It's not. Thank you guys all for just coming out, you know. Even in this weather, it was quite cold today, but it's perfect. You know, if we're together, then there's warmth and love, and yeah, that's what makes us happy, right? So yeah, just want to thank you guys. So we're back again, and yeah, people are starting to leave. The event is now ending soon. And but all in all, actually, this was a very nice first kids protest / fun day. There were lots of fun activities for everybody. And yeah, I really hope that this happens again. So, I guess we're signing off. I'm Zoe for Brothers News.
Be who you wanna be, in freedom and joy.